Welcome to Relics Radio, your favorite weekly podcast dedicated to the metal detecting and treasure hunting community. Here are your hosts, Ken from Adventures in Dirt and Tony from 5280 Adventures.
Wednesday, Relics Radio Wednesday. Whew, man, you ever just get up like 4 o'clock in the morning and you work your butt off all day and you're just dragging by the evening? That's where I'm at. If I had a little sip of whiskey right now, I'd probably fall asleep on the air. Not kidding you. Tell you what. This guy's never tired. Look at him.
Speaking of, cheers.
Sipping the golden nectar.
Yeah.
He's not going to sleep.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I've been putting in the midnight hours. I tell you what, I've been getting about 4 to 5 hours a night for the last couple of weeks.
You've been doing a lot.
Working on some stuff. So, yeah.
It's all good stuff, though.
Good to see you, buddy. How are you, man?
Good. I'm doing good. You know, we got out last weekend.
We did.
And it about killed me.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
But
it was 90 degrees. 90 degrees with zero shade.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
And there wasn't any breeze, there wasn't any wind where we were at this time. So it beats on you, right? I mean, it wears you out. It takes all your energy and just beats down on you. You know, even I had long sleeves on. I had my hood up underneath my cowboy hat, so I had a big brim. Even all that, and it's still, not much quote sun exposure. Right. But I tell you what, dude.
That's a lesson I've learned in my older age. Because when I was younger, I'd be out there in a t-shirt and shorts.
Right.
And absolutely dying even faster than I died this time. But yeah, long sleeve shirts on. I had a big wide brim hat on. I just covered as much skin as possible because I wanted to be out there as long as possible. Yeah. Try to stay hydrated, but when you're quarter mile away from the car type of thing, you're out there walking, just swinging, looking down, just looking around, trying to hear the good squeaks and find the good stuff.
Well, we had a tough go. Some days are incredible, right? You can throw a rock and hit a relic, and then other times,
not so much.
But
it's always fun because you always have the opportunity, so it's always exciting.
Right. Oh yeah,
like you're singing to the radios, you're driving down. I had a 3-hour drive to get down there today, this weekend. And I'm just listening to audiobooks. I'm singing. I'm just really excited. I was going to meet some new people I'd never met before in person, just some great people. And it's like you always say, right? You meet these people you never met before, and maybe you've chatted with them here or there. And you walk away from it, you just feel like you've been buddies for a long time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you just feel so comfortable with them immediately because you share this passion for finding you hear the passion in their stories and, I found this thing, the littlest thing, like, I went down this road and I saw this spot and it's got to have a space and I've been researching it. And, this landowner is this guy and's been doing this and has been around since this time. I just, you're just like all ears listening in like a little kid.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go for sure. But
I ended up pulling this, and I wanted to get some chat about this.
Yeah. So what is that, right? Tonight we're going to talk a lot about what is it, and we're hoping you in the chat can help us identify this. Now, some of these things we have answers to. So really, this is just an exercise for those of you listening in and those of you watching. And if you're listening in and not watching, we got to encourage you to come over here and watch. We'll try our best to describe what we're looking at, but you really got to see some of these things in order for you to be able to try out. So in the chat, if you think you know what any item we show tonight, if you think we know what it is, just shout it out. So what were we looking at here, Tony? Amazing find, first of all, buddy.
Yeah, this one was pulled the week before, but I was just looking in my files and I didn't have a picture of the week after that we're discussing and talking about. I actually pulled a second one of these. last weekend. So I wanted to at least show this. And this is the first time I've ever pulled something like this. This is it's a 2-piece button. I don't have the back. Maybe I do have the back of it. I do have the back of it. Waterbury Button Company, 2-piece button, still has the shank. Has kind of like a wreath that's going around it on the face with a script P. Very beautiful.
Yeah, very script P. Kind of a different type of script P, almost old English.
Almost old English type script. So, I was lucky enough, and it was what I wanted to mention was we were out there swinging, for I don't know how many, 5-6 hours we were out there, and you succumb to the heat. I mean, and you're just like, hey guys, I got a 3-hour drive. I've been out here all day. My knees bother me, and I'm just gonna call it. So we're making our way back, to the car and everything. And you had literally left the field, and I beeped this and pulled it out, and I couldn't believe it. So I wanted to at least show this. 'Cause, again, that's what the show's going to be, right? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
So this will be our kind of quick one, just to throw that up there. But we've got some other stuff to get to before we actually get into truly what is it. But I just wanted to throw that up because we're talking about it. People in the chat here, and Jim Steele says, beautiful button. Lurker Troy, who's known for digging nails, says that ain't a nail.
Ain't no nail.
Can confirm that much, at least.
What was cool is that you and I both kind of had the same idea. So you guys had hunted this area the week before and absolutely had a killer day. There's like 3 videos out about that day. It was like killer on 3 different channels and just amazing. If you guys get a chance, go check out Hole in the Pocket. You could also go check out Freedom Finders Adventures and then 5280 Adventures to check out those videos. But we ended up going to a different location because they were trying to take it easy on my knee and not have me do a bunch of hiking. But it kind of struck out there. So we end up going back to this place that you were previously.
It produced
like crazy.
Some fantastic stuff. But second attempt at it, I think this was the only button that we pulled, unfortunately.
But you and I had the same idea where we're like, you know what we're going to do? There was all this like really dried sagebrush.
Sage, yeah.
And you said, we both were like, we're going to swing in the sage because that's where other people probably didn't venture to go and swing their coil. And I was getting signals. It just nothing. You got to get your coil over it, right? Inches and angles. And I just wasn't able to pull it. But you did, buddy. You did using that tactic. You pulled this second button, man, just like this.
Yep. And Relic Jedi, Police Bhutan.
It is a police Bhutan.
And I believe it is a police Bhutan. Teresa said police. Now, the way that I understood it was this was more of a general police button. It wasn't very specific to a certain agency or anything like that. It was Waterbury made these generic ones. When I popped it, the first thing I thought was, I've seen a script F before, and I know that was fire department. So right away, my first thing was script P. It's got to be police. Did some research on it, late 1800s, generic police button. So first time I've ever done that, and then I doubled up, found another one the second week. So pretty cool find.
I think you texted me from the field. You're like, ID help, and I was like, I'm on it. Like I'm your guy in the chair. Like you ever watch Spider-Man? Like I'm that kid with that sits in the chair and feeds him information, and tells him where to go.
But it was a good time. Great time to get out. Like you mentioned, meet some new people, make some new friends. I mean, that's the only way to describe it. So we had a great time, and we definitely will be out detecting with those guys again.
Yep, absolutely. Looking forward to it. Yep. Yeah, I'm so exhausted. Like I've been tired. Okay. I've been tired to where when you're driving, you're like, ooh, like your eyes start drooping, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you're like, oh my gosh, shake your head, trying to wake yourself up, put on some
roll
music,
roll
the windows down. And I did all that. And usually that helps. Maybe pull over, take a little break. And because usually when you pull over, it wakes yourself up, and I decided I could not keep my eyes open it was like a magnetic force was pulling them down, a very physical reaction to where I was like I have to take the next exit. Like I was starting to panic a little bit because I was seriously going out, and not good. So I pulled over, found a gas station, pulled in behind it, found some shade, left the car running with the air on, and passed out for like 40 minutes.
You needed it, man. You were beat.
I woke up, I had drool coming down my face. I texted my wife. I go, I've pulled over. I'm going to take a break here and try to get some rest, maybe catch a little nap, But boy, did I feel great when I woke up. And boy, I just bopped all the way home and listened to music and made it the rest of the way. But man, that's the first time that's happened to me ever.
The dangers of metal detecting in the heat, I tell you what.
It is. You have to stay hydrated, man. Just keep drinking. Don't stop drinking. Yeah, it was insane, but yeah, it's so much fun, man. So much fun. Can't wait to get down and deal with those guys again for sure.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have a good time. But we've got a couple announcements before we kind of get into the show. And but before we do that, let's jump over to the live chat. If you guys are listening to this on the replay, come join us live here on Wednesday nights over at Relics Radio. We got a whole chat going on, conversations, shout outs, questions, comments, concerns, all that kind of stuff going on over in the chat. So join us over. It's a great time. And we'll give you a shout out too. So Mr. Bill Hayes.
What's up, Bill?
In way early. That's not fair, Bill. Come on, man. He came in 51 minutes early.
Oh my goodness.
You know why he does that, right?
So he's first.
You can't go detect in Ohio. There's nothing left.
That's true.
Mike Markle says, good morning.
Mike. What's up, man? Hey, there you go. That sounds familiar.
I know. Good morning. Scotty Kappas. Hello. Rip Tombstone 1 says, howdy. Hey, Rip.
What's up, Rip?
Good for having you on here. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Detector says, hello, all. Mr. Bob Ross says, good evening to us.
Hello, Bob.
Buried Treasure 116. Good evening, everyone. I was just texting with Jason here. Detect SD. Welcome back on. What are you doing here?
Dun, 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 dun. That's not going to focus, is it? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, almost focus.
Look at that, huh?
Look at her, pretty lady. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
on the last show, you said you were sending me the first prototype or the very first production one of these Republic displays. He gave me a seated lady for my 1841 seated halftime.
Well,
and I have it proudly on my shelf, but I thought I'd bring it down to show the people, to show you're a man of your word, my friend Tony.
I am. And actually, I mean, you mentioned it, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but they're flying off the shelf. Holy cow. Lots and lots of support. I know I sent Teresa, she's in the chat. I sent one over to her. Can't remember if there's anybody else here in the chat that I have sent. I think maybe Scotty Coppers I sent one out to. So incredible support from everybody. I've been staying up late, getting up early, working on the website. So republicdisplays.com will be up and live here pretty soon, hopefully by the end of this week. And you guys can head over there, see the whole gamut of displays that I've been working on, and purchase them over there. I appreciate it a ton. Lots and lots of support, and can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah.
It's actually, I'll be honest, it's the reason why I'm doing it. If I didn't get the support, the interest, and the just the kind words for I wouldn't have done what I've done here in the last 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Everyone is like encouraging you to go. Like, you were going to do it whether you wanted to do it or not. We're like, damn, you got to put those out. You have you let your slogan loose yet? Have you put that
No,
out
nobody.
There?
No, you're the first one to actually. So I messaged Ken this morning. I said, hey, I got a little beta invite to the website. Here's a code. Zip on in there. Just look at it. Just tell me what you think. Make some changes, the final touches and stuff. And you're the first. I mean, my wife's seen it, and you were the second person that's seen it.
Wow.
And you called it out, and I appreciate that, because that was one of the things that I really worked on it. And just I tried to come up with something that really meant something. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can let it out. We can let
you?
it out, right? It's absolutely.
So Tony's Republic displays.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I probably forgot it exactly, but I don't want to butcher it. So Tony's website, right? Republic displays, right? And everyone kind of needs a little tagline, right? And these are displays for your treasures, for your coins, for your relics. And so Tony came up with this, and I thought it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Go ahead,
it's, Tony. Yep. It's called Republic Displays because every artifact deserves a stage.
I like it.
There we go.
Every artifact. See, I would have butchered that. I was thinking something else. Every artifact needs a stage.
Deserves a stage.
Deserves a stage.
Deserves, not needs. It deserves.
A stage.
It deserves it. Yep. Yep. There we go. So that's a little punchline, and Hey, there's Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Relics.
Good to see you, buddy.
Haven't spoken with Paul in a while. I hope you and your bride are doing fine. Doing great. I hope so.
Thank you, Jason. Yeah, that's cool, huh? Yeah, I like it. Dirt Digging Historian says, spill the beans. Well, there you go. You see, now those of you that show up in the chat, you're getting that exclusive right away. I'm seeing shirts come. I'm seeing all kinds of bumper stickers, tattoos. They're all coming. Hook, line, and sinker.
Y'all that are listening right now live and on the replay, head over to republicdisplays.com. I put it in the chat there. Sign up for the email. You guys will get to know when it's coming out, and some special discounts and things I'll send out throughout the year. I've got some ideas about some discounts for the displays and stuff. So make sure you guys head over there, sign up for the email letter. And, again, I appreciate the support.
Yeah. Yep. People have really been supportive of you too. There's now, when did you say we're going to make the site live?
No, I'm going to fall back on my DLic lessons.
Lessons from DLic.
I'm not going to give you a date. I'm hoping by the end of this weekend. Could be a little bit earlier. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter.
Well, I'll tell you, buddy, I tried to break it for you.
Yeah,
I tried to absolutely break it because I figured you'd want to know if there was anything really broken.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it looked flawless. It worked flawless. I thought it was ready to go, man. Yeah. Have you heard back from Michael yet? You asked our friend Michael to maybe take a peek.
Nope.
Yeah,
he's going to be putting it through the.
He's the big computer.
Yep. So if he breaks it, I blame him. All right. Hey, real quick, let's talk about some shows. I pulled two alerts or messages here that we've got some metal detecting shows coming up real soon, and then one you guys may not have heard yet. But this weekend out in Greenville, Missouri.
There you go. Yeah, you better
March 27th through 29th, Friday through Sunday, the Show Me 3 Pro-Am Treasure Hunt. I know there's some people in the chat that are actually going to be heading out that direction. So if you guys are going to this already, leave us a comment here. Says, I'm going.
Yep. And let us know who's going.
1,200 acres of rolling hills bordering St. Francis River. It is a seated hunt. If you guys have not been to a seated hunt yet, it's different than digging in Virginia, DIV, which is actually is that still going on, or
I don't know if it ended already or not. All I know is I've been waiting for a certain video to finish up that somebody teased out there. Did you see the tease video they put out?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
there's an amazing.
A little different than DIV. DIV is a natural hunt. They have acres where camps and different things. Where this is actually a seeded hunt. So they have fields where they actually seed or plant tokens and silver and those kind of different things. There's going to be a gold panning event, some arrowhead hunting. This is kind of cool. Fishing competition. That's new this year.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
And then a nighttime pinpointer hunt. If you guys haven't done that yet,
that's a blast.
That is an absolute blast.
Yeah.
So very, very
good time.
Yeah, fun. Lots of stuff going on there. That's coming up this weekend. And then I did want to mention as well, Jason Weir sent this over to me. The Topeka Treasure Hunters, they're having their national hunt May 17th. And he sent me over this sign-up sheet. So if you guys want to search, I know you can find it on Facebook. Just type in Topeka Treasure Hunters, and this is going to come up for you. They're doing a one-day hunt. And talk about packing it in. They've got 4 hunts in one day, from 8 o'clock in the morning all the way until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so it's going. It's definitely going to be a packed day, a prize-packed day.
It's only 9 hours away, dude. For me,
dude,
which means it's
you don't think I checked
7.5 hours for you.
You don't think I absolutely checked. I might have to make a quick little jaunt over to Hoyt, Kansas. Lots of silver, dollar coins, tokens. Hey, how about this? Painted dollar tokens for gold bars.
Oh,
yep. 1/2 gram gold bar per 3 to 4 entries based on gold price. So they've got a quarter hunt, a gold hunt, a dollar hunt, and then the main hunt. So if you guys are interested in that, looks like you can sign up for individual hunts. You can sign up for them all. It's all in one day. So go over to Facebook, type in Topeka Treasure Hunters, and find this up, sign up, and head on out there and enjoy that hunt. Seated hunts are a good time. That's what we have for Rush to the Rockies. It's a whole other animal, but it's a good time, man.
Yeah, it's a good time for sure. It's all about the camaraderie and stuff. And you can walk away with some cool silver and prizes with tokens and stuff. And you just got to shorten that stem and swing fast and grab them tokens and grab them coins for sure. But it is a great time. I've been wanting to make it out to the Pro-Am, and I just haven't.
I know.
For the show me, I just haven't been able to make it. But add it to our list, right?
Oh, it's on the list.
Yep.
Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas. I know there's an Arkansas hunt coming up here pretty soon too. I didn't pull the info on that, but that's coming up. Let us know what else is going on out there. You guys, give us a heads up of what events you're going to later this year. Are you guys going? You know what I heard? I heard there's no Detectival this year. Really?
Yep. They're going to skip a year. I heard that somewhere. Huh. It was on the internet.
Oh, that has to be true.
So it's got to be true. Interesting. Hey, so tonight we're going to be showing you some relics because it's Relics Radio. How about that? We don't usually talk about relics as much as we do stuff going on with the community and such, and guests and interviews. So tonight we're going to make the relics be the star of the show. And what we encourage you to do if you're in the chat is to see if you can help identify what they are. And Tony and I'll give our best guess, and then we'll all try to find out if we're all on the same page or if we're really far out. You just saw Tony's script P button, which is a police button. So that was fun. But we're going to be doing some of that tonight. You want to give them an example real quick?
I did. I gave him a script P. No,
that's true. Go ahead. Okay. That's it. We're done. That's all there was. That was the one relic.
No, absolutely.
So I'm going to show a piece of a relic, and we can see if you think you know. It's an easy one. This should be a real easy one. So actually, we'll see if who the first one to nail it in the chat. We don't have a metal detector to give you, but I'm gonna
place a bet. I'm gonna place a bet right now. I see exactly what you're gonna pop up here.
Yep.
The one that's gonna get it first, I'm telling you right now, is Bill Hayes. Bill Hayes is gonna get this first.
Oh, he's got to be a fast typer, so you get ready to type. Put your fingers on the keys.
Well, he's at a disadvantage for that.
But I tell you what, this is almost like Name That Tune. You guys remember Name That Tune?
Yes.
Tony, I can name that tune in 4 notes. Ken, I can name that tune in 1 note. Ooh, right?
Ding.
This is going to be one of those.
He hits the key on the piano. Ding.
I'm only going to show you guys a piece of it, and then I'm going to scroll down to reveal more of it. And let's see who can hit this on the first note. Here we go. Pay attention.
All right. Ooh. It says easy first.
Easy first one.
Come on.
Anybody guessing yet?
No, nothing yet.
Thimble.
Oh,
Relic
Jedi says thimble.
Okay. So we're going to start scrolling.
Okay. Stop right there. Don't get too much. We got to let them put this.
Somebody's got to get it now, boy.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get it now. Come on. What do you guys think? This is, so it's kind of like a roundish.
A lot of people said thimble.
Roundish, kind of metal object with some hatching on it. It's really trash kind of thing.
No, we got some good
guesses. Great guesses.
Yep. Relic Jedi says thimble.
Thimble.
Bill says shell.
Shell.
How about whistle?
Whistle. Oh, look at that.
PC digging lipstick tube. That's a good guess.
Oh,
I can see that. Absolutely.
Check that out. Ohio Relic Hunter buggy break. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? We're going to do a little more.
Keep going. All right, stop there. Because the next part's going to give it away.
Yes, this will probably give it away. Come on, everyone. You got this one. Let me see. Who else is saying stuff? So let me see. Yodi's fine. Says Valve. Teresa says Model T inner tube thing.
That's a technical term, by the way.
Yeah, Model T inner tube thing. I've seen that called that before.
Nailed it. She nailed it. I mean,
yep. Model T valve cover, valve stem. Look at these people going to town.
Yeah.
Detector. All right. Time for the big review.
There you go.
Bump.
It's threaded at the end.
All right. There we go.
Easy one.
It's a inner tubey thing. Valve stem off a probably Model T, right? Probably.
Intertube thing.
Yeah, I think some other vehicles had it too, but most people refer to it as sort of a Model T valve stem. Valve stem cover. Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
This one made me giggle. Where is it? I just lost it. Oh. Where was it? Oh. Fragile lamp leg. Look at this.
What is it? There we go. Look at that. Lamp leg. It's like he knows you or something.
Oh, that's hilarious. I don't think I've ever shown that on camera.
I don't think so either.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Do you have the full version in your window?
I have, you know what? I have two of them. I have one at work and I have one here at the house.
You're getting to know a lot about Tony tonight.
I know, right?
He's like pans up and there it is.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
So a lot of what we're pulling tonight, Tony showed one. I've got one of mine. A lot of these I pulled from ID Me.
Yeah.
A wonderful site.
Page.
Great site. If you are not
Facebook page.
If you are not over there,
yeah,
it is the great. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
It's a great
I'll get
you
it.
got it? You want me? Okay. Yeah, it's a great resource site for IDing finds that you find. You can post it over there, usually within a few minutes. People are responding to you, and a lot of times they're right on. It amazes you sometimes, but with 25,000 members, there's no doubt why you get the responses you get, and it makes you feel small, but also connected to this larger community, because people, like 10 people responding, oh yeah, I found one of those. Oh yeah, I found one of those. Here's what it is. So people have gone before you. We're all finding the same kind of stuff out there. But it could be unique to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a great site. Buckle Boy's got a great site for that too. His ID is Finds ID. You can go over there and check out that Facebook group. Just wonderful. But tonight I pulled a lot of these from ID Me because I thought they were interesting, and it'll be tested. It'll be a little test to see what you guys think. And I'll tell you what I thought when I first saw it, because a lot of these I'm pulling, I actually I actually saw them when they first came out. So, good guesses though. We had a lot of good guesses out there.
Yeah. Hey, Peter, who mentioned the Fragile, says my brother has the full size leg.
Yeah. Love it.
You know what? And I know this is way off tangent, but you know what? We're here. We're here to just
chatting.
Gift again. But that was actually filmed in Ohio, and it's about 10 or 15 minutes away from where I grew up and where my dad currently lives. And they've got the house is still standing there. They've got the garage with the cars, and you can go out there. There's a museum. You can go inside the house and see the different areas. And they filmed it in Ohio. So yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Christmas Story, the movie A Christmas Story.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Anyways, that's where the lag line comes from. The museums out there in
Is the Chinese restaurant there too? Do they have that?
The duck, he's still smiling.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. It's a great movie, man.
Gosh, I can go down a tangent on that.
Right. We have a favorite movie show some night. It'd be crazy.
Ooh, there we go.
I want to go to another one. People ready for another one out there?
Yep. Speaking of,
what's that?
Buckle Boy.
There's Buckle Boy right there.
We just mentioned your Facebook page there, Buckle Boy.
Hey, William, you're not allowed to play tonight.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth trapped shut. Now what we're doing is we're showing pictures of relics. A lot of it came over from ID.me, and we're asking people in the chat to see if they can guess what it is. When I share, does this share the screen that actually says it's sharing? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. So down to the bottom of my screen, you see that thing popping up?
Oh,
that popped up, and now this is still there. So, okay. So here's a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it. Yeah. I'll reveal more in a minute.
I like this one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think this is?
Oh, too much of it.
There we go. That's all right. That's all right. That's
a shot glass from
Germany.
Ireland, Germany or Ireland. Yeah. One of the two.
Yeah. And you see it's rounded up.
Dunkenspiel. They used to call it the Dunkenspiel, I think.
It's rounded because they never actually set it down. It's always up and it's always up.
Is Buckle Boy covering his mouth? He's like, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yes.
Or is he sweating? I thought that's what was the icon. I can barely see it, man. He's like, his lips are zipped. He's like, don't say it. Don't say it.
That's so funny.
Just throw the page number in, Buckle Boy. He's like, page 53. Page 53.
He did that to me. He did that to me, that turd. I tell you what, I posted some bottom of a porcelain plate. He goes, oh, that's page 67 in my book. I'm like, oh, you turd,
yeah, and it wasn't even metal. It was porcelain.
No, it wasn't even. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, yeah, page 65.
All right, let's look and see. You know what? I think this one's hilarious because I actually use a T-post
tamper
driver.
Yep. I've seen them.
That one's
just
a little
like that
small.
With two handles on it. Yep.
It's a little. It does look
chopsticks.
Just like
it would work for a chopstick tamper. Sometimes you got to get that stuff into the duck, man. Sometimes those smiling ducks are tough.
Someone should say flag holder.
Someone should say flag holder.
Peter says flag end.
Okay.
That's a good guess.
All right.
How about Chuck Owens? I was going to say shot glass as a wild guess.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll do a caveat tonight. Tonight, when I reveal some answers, again, these all came from ID.me, so you got to take them with a grain of salt. The people that answered might be wrong, but I'm going to show you what the best answers kind of said these were. But I wanted to see what your guys' guess are. It's not a 3-ringer detector. Not close.
Teresa says it's the T-post driver for a mouse fence.
Ah, that's right. She had to clarify that. All right. So the people that responded to this picture, here's what they had to say about it.
Okay.
A wiffle tree end.
Oof. Oh. A wiffle tree end.
Yeah.
What's a wiffle tree?
Well, a wiffle tree kind of was, on this carriage, kind of part of the carriage assembly. And I'm not a horse guy, so I couldn't tell you where it's that thing down there. It's the thingy that goes behind the horse's thingy in front of the wheel thing. No, it's like a steering mechanism, I guess, or a balancing mechanism. So that's what these people thought it was. Most people agreed with it. Wiffle tree end.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that's plausible.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. I mean, you would have me sold on that easily.
And he said there's wood in it, so could be.
Wiffle tree end. I'm sold on wiffle tree end.
There we go.
Is that what it is?
That's what people are saying it is. I don't know how many people agree in the chat. Let us know in the chat. And for those listening in, this is sort of a, if you know what a fence post tamper is, or a rebar tamper, they also do that. Gotcha. So Buckle Boy said steering, and most importantly, it divides the load evenly among horses. Got it. But yeah, it kind of looks like a megaphone made out of brass with a handle on it. For those listening in later. Yeah. Wiffle Tree.
Nice.
Sounds like a new hotel chain coming. Wiffle Tree by Hilton.
Oh, the Wiffle Tree. Yeah, that's in my neck of the woods. I mean, we couldn't spring for the double tree. We had to stay at the Wiffle Tree.
So funny.
That was a good one. I've never even heard of that term before, Wiffle Tree.
Yeah.
But
how many items are you sitting on right now that you just have no clue, and you've put them in a special place because you have no clue?
Yeah, there's a couple buckets in the garage. Yeah,
buckets full, right?
And you know what it is? It's like, I'm gonna do the term completely in the water and
electrolysis.
Electrolysis. Yeah, I've got the buckets going. Yeah, I'm going to do electrolysis on it. Maybe I can get a name or a patent number off. Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
quite a few things out there.
Yeah, 3 bucketfuls of future electrolysis items.
Future finds.
Once I start doing electrolysis on my iron finds, that's all I'm going to be doing.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You get past the silver and gold. You get down to the brass and copper.
Yeah,
you move past that. To then all of a sudden now you're like, oh well, I got nothing left. I got all these buckets of iron. Now I'm going to start having to ID these.
How many in the chat do electrolysis? Let us know. And what kind of battery charger are you using? That's a good question. Yeah, all the fumes coming up and like kill all the cats in the neighborhood. They're like, what's going on? That damn Ken's house has got some fumes coming out of there. Holy cow.
Yeah, actually, if anybody has a really good video of how to set up electrolysis, I would love to have that, because it's something that I just haven't taken the plunge on. I really want to do it because I think it's really cool seeing how people can restore things and then seal it and then protect it. And the iron is just as important as all the other items in terms of history and relics and artifacts and things like that. So, definitely we'll get into that.
Yeah, it's all about the battery charger, right? Like I've seen people have a small rig with like a phone charger, and they split the cords and kind of hook it up to alligator clips. And that's kind of one thing. Others use like these little tiny batteries. Usually they're old, right? Usually they're real old batteries.
Because they don't have a trip
anymore, because they don't have a trip or a trickle charger. They don't have any of that stuff. They're just maybe 2 different.
That's what I ran into.
Voltage settings.
I tried it for the first time, and it had a surge break on it or whatever, and it kept tripping.
You're right.
Well, you actually have to get the one that's not protected, and it just pushes all that current through it.
This sucks.
You gotta be careful.
Work, man.
Here, since we're talking about electrolysis, Patty Dirt Cloud Detecting says, "What do you put on iron after you're done?" That's a great question, Patty. Great question, and I believe that there's a couple different things, and I think the more experienced detectorist out there and treasure hunters, Buckle Boy, Bill Hayes, I'm sure that they've got what they would absolutely suggest to put on it, because I know there's a couple different things, and everybody has their own way of doing it or suggesting.
Yep.
So,
and also,
interesting. I had not heard this one. How about that?
Yeah,
I actually used Crisco.
Huh? Do you bake it afterwards, Buckle Boy? Seriously? Like, I'm really asking you that question.
Yes, that's
do
a
you
legit
coat
question.
it and do you bake it? So yeah, that's a great question. Matter of fact, you and I talked about possibly having people that do not restorations, but preservations of the relics.
Completely different.
Like Dave Rose would be an awesome person for that.
Yes.
With all of his medieval and ancient relics that he protects. Buckle Boy would be somebody great. Yeah. How to clean buttons. Like, we should do a whole how to clean, how to preserve, and find the best people we can bring on for that. So if you guys have any suggestion in the chat, for those of you listening in and watching and in the chat, of who some of these people are that you've seen in the community that are really great preservationists, that have great displays and look like they do a great job. Yeah. So like my pewter U.S. militia cuff button from Chasey, New York, from War of 1812 era. Somebody had told me to mix Elmer's glue with water.
Yep.
Make a slurry with that and coat it and let it dry. I haven't done that yet, but I definitely need to do that.
Yeah. I've also heard Renaissance wax.
Yeah. I have a jar of that and I haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or you haven't got into the electrolysis. The buckets are still in the garage.
My battery keeps tripping, dude. Keeps tripping. Your battery's tripping, man.
Be tripping. Be tripping.
Shoot. Ready for another one? And go to another.
Yeah. Relic? Yeah. Another. What is it? What is it, guys?
What is it? Yeah. What is it? So.
All right. This is a smaller find, right?
Small find. Small. Like most relics we find, not always super clean and clear, and kind of hard to determine. For those of you that are into some kind of buttons with things on them. This is buttons with things. This is a button with a thing on it.
That's the name of my next YouTube channel. Buttons with things on them. Ooh.
There we go. I know it's kind of hard to see.
I like the how it's not circle. It's not circular. It's almost oblong or oval shaped.
Yeah, oblong,
right?
Oblique. Yeah, what do they call that? Oval. Yeah, oval.
Oval. Yeah.
It looks like there's some kind of animal on it. Maybe an eagle.
It looks like an eagle, maybe.
Maybe holding some arrows, maybe. Let me see if I can do that. It's going to get blurry, I think, if I zoom in, because it's a print.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
How'd that come through?
Is that?
I see a wing up here.
It looks
are these arrows? Is he clutching arrows?
It looks like talons that's clutching. Yep, and the arrow heads are to the right.
Yeah. So what's this down here? Is this supposed to be Earth?
Shadow.
Or are these waves?
Oh.
What do you guys think in the chat? What are they thinking?
Yep. Bill says a cufflink.
Cufflink. Yep. So here's some size comparison.
Size. Look at the size. Yep. I absolutely believe it would be a cufflink, because I was thinking about that with the shape, right?
Yeah.
With it being oval.
Yep.
Larry says, is it from Louisiana?
Let me see. I don't know. John Thomas posted it in. I don't know where it's from right now. We'll scroll down to the best answer. Livery button.
Says livery. Livery. Bill wants to see the back.
Yeah, I think
we don't have. Oh, is it just the top of the one piece or two piece?
That's the back, but again, the pictures are. Like I said, I printed them and they've been uploaded to the internet, and then I printed them to PDF. So they're not the greatest here.
This is a professional show. I can't believe you didn't enhance.
I just thought this would be fun. We're cruising into me taking some time off, so I wanted to kind of just chat with my buddy and chat with the people that show up here to support us. Looks like a cufflink. It might be a cufflink. It's small enough, right? Look at the dime. It's definitely small enough for a cufflink. Are you guys ready to see if people done guessing here?
He says Navy something.
It says Navy.
Please, this Navy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's what people said.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Let's see it.
Corbin Hall wax seal matrix. Facing the opposite than this.
Interesting.
And this seal, what do you say it was? What do you say it was? He said it was
That's pretty big for
opposite for the onion bottle. It's definitely big, right?
Well, the wax part is large, but man, the piece itself was pretty small. It was smaller than a dime.
Right. So if that was a ring seal, it could be. Somebody said a 1700s wax seal. Right time period. Awesome find. So nothing definitive, right?
Right.
People are trying to see, like, this looks like it's a bird carrying a cannon across the water.
Okay.
No, maybe not. What's Corbin Hall wax seal? What's Corbin Hall? Anybody know what Corbin Hall?
It's where I used to eat lunch with the Boy Scouts over at Corbin Hall.
Buckleball kept his mouth shut until the end and then says, this is a wax seal, which is correct. So pretty good. Pretty cool.
Wow. It's small for a wax seal. Wow.
Do you think it's Navy representative or just like a bird flying over some fields with some water, something like that? Can anybody see that kind of detail?
I do see the detail. I definitely see the wings and the talons with the arrows.
Yeah.
I see that for sure.
Interesting. Yeah, that's what I love about our community. You and I go down this last weekend and we meet two people we've never really dug with before. You did the week before, but I hadn't. And I found a little, what is it? You know, we had our speakers on too, so people could hear our signals and what it sounded like. Yep. And they're like, whoa, it sounds good. And I go, yeah, strong, huh? And I went down and got it. And it was this little L-shaped thing. It actually looked like an end of a skeleton key with like the key part and not the turning handle part, but it was too huge. It was just way too big. And so, of course, everyone comes over because everyone loves a what is it? So everyone loves stuff like this, right? Like,
it's interesting.
If you don't know what it is, everyone's like, either they're going to say, oh, I dug one of those for you. You know what that is? Yeah, that's this or that's that. You know what I mean? That's what I love, man. I love it that people just dig in and try to tell you what it is.
To throw up here, or to put up on the board here, Buckle Boy says a wax seal is smaller than a bottle seal from a wine bottle. So that would lead towards the size of that being so small.
And that bottle seal the guy had before was much larger, which makes sense. Yeah. But very cool. What page, Buckle Boy? What page?
He had to go.
32.
Relic Jedi said some family crest symbol. That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? If you could really, cool. Or it would be even cool to kind of put some ink on it or something, or some wax and sink it in some wax, right?
Absolutely.
See if it makes it there.
If I ever found, what are those rings called? A
matrix seal?
Signet?
Signet. Yeah, signet ring.
Yeah, signet or a wax seal or matrix seal or something like that. Yeah. I 100% I'd be out buying some wax. And I would, oh my gosh, I'd be stamping everything with wax.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I would. That's such a cool piece.
Yeah.
If I ever find something like that. Very, very cool.
Speaking of Relic Jedi.
Stuff we don't do anymore, you know? It's nobody does that.
Darn it. Buckle Boy left. Buckle Boy, if you're no, Buckle Boy, stay there. Don't leave. You got a second? Tell me if you have a second. Because one of our own right here in the chat, Relic Jedi, you just talked about him.
Yeah.
So opportunistic. He needs some help, fam. He needs some help, family. He needs some help, fam. He sent this over to me and said, hey, maybe you could throw this up and see what people think.
Okay. I'll tell you what it is. I know.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. All right. This is for Todd. Here we go. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Kind of a stamped metal.
It's definitely stamped.
Definitely stamped metal.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it had a strap on it, went around the back, almost like a tie slide.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say a neckerchief slide of some sort, or a tie slide. Yeah.
So check this out.
Is that a crown at the top?
I see snakes around the side.
Oh, there are snakes.
And it comes up around. See the scales coming up around?
Yeah,
is that a crown? And what's this globe with the stripes in it?
Oh, I see a globe now that you mention it. I was thinking more like a shield, but it is round with striations that are going vertically. And almost looks like it has a base. But oh yeah, look at but that base could be the actual snake heads coming together, creating that base. I don't think that's a part of it.
So I went down a different road, but when I searched, because Todd sent this to me earlier, and I kind of did some research already because I'm a junkie like that. I'm like, got to do some research. Does that look like a pineapple? Could that be a crude pineapple, dude? I was like searching. I'm like, pineapple, snake, tie slide, brooch, cloak clasp. Dirt digging historian said that's cloak clasp is definitely could be
grandma's baroque.
Yeah, it actually could be like that. A bolo tie holder, like a slide. I was thinking tie slide, but what
I agree.
Organization did that represent?
The first thing I thought of was I was in the Boy Scouts, and I was thinking like an old neckerchief slide, because there were so many different kinds. It was very individualized, but because of that, on the right hand side, the right picture there, where that strap was broken off, that's the first thing I thought of, was a slide of some sort. Sure.
Yeah, because that strap is thick enough. You see how thick that looks?
Absolutely.
It's thick enough that if it was horizontal, it would provide some.
Yeah. You would think pineapple, though, they just wouldn't have striations up and down. They would have gone and made it, a different texture than just the upper. But I absolutely see a pineapple now that you mention it.
Like, now that you can see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
But there could be a crown up there too.
I mean, we're doing pina coladas after the show, right?
That's right. Do you like them?
No, I hate them. Like I hate coconut.
Do you? Oh man, we're gonna have a hard time when we go vacationing together.
No, we're not, because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit the all-you-can-eat chicken wings bar.
Oh my gosh. Tony and I had a whole discussion one time about the right way to eat chicken wings, and we both realized we're both connoisseurs. And like we had another thing we could bond over. We're just like, oh my God, you like chicken wings? Oh yeah, I got. Well, how do you eat your flats? Oh my gosh, like we just went off on this whole thing.
Such a great conversation.
It was. It was so much fun. So here's the thing. You see this strap over on the right? We're gonna be some Sherlock Holmes here. Okay. So if that was bent to the left, and somehow fastened, it would have stuff at the end of it down here. It would have fastening.
It looks more rounded.
It looks more like if there. Do you think there was one over here, and when they crossed, they crimped?
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean? You press them in, you crimp them around the tie.
I've seen that before. Yep.
I've seen it before. And that's what that round edge right there had me thinking. So yeah, two snake heads meeting at the bottom. If you look, the snakes come up all around either the flowery part of the pineapple or the crown. Interesting. I have no idea. I searched and searched.
It's a great piece, whatever it is. I mean, I would love to know. I mean, it's. But that's what adds to the whole mystique of it. Like, what is it? I mean, everybody has all of their ideas here. Drum Detect just popped in and says, brutal. What's it?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah. What is it? Do you see a pineapple, Drum Detect, or do you see a globe with a crown above it? And what are the lines about? That's what made me think pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
One, the obverse back here. It looks like a flowery something.
It does. It looks
and then a striped round thing that just made me think pineapple.
Those snakes, those are so cool. That's an incredible piece. Wow.
So now we got to go down. Is there a country out there or an island maybe that produces pineapple that has also snakes involved in its crest or in its shoot?
Yeah. So Relic Jedi said Buckaboy thought it isn't U.S. made.
Okay. Yeah.
So there you go. So
you saw earlier Jason with Metal Detecting SD said possibly Canadian.
Sure. But
Canadian
are they really known for their pineapples?
Yeah. No, not really. Those old Canadian pineapples are.
I have all my pineapples imported from Canada. They're the best.
They're the best. Honey, can we get some Canadian pineapples from the store? Well, if you guys have any idea, just reach out to Relic Jedi. If you screenshot this this picture and go do some research. If you find out, let him know. I know he posted it over at ID.me and he's got it on a couple other sites, I think. You think it's a Shaco hat badge, a Shaco hatch badge? I don't know. If it is, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I just did a search for that, and I
don't think the strap works for a hat badge.
Right, for hat badge, right? You'd have more posts going through the felt than the hat.
You would.
So,
man, I'm thinking like cloak clasp, tie slide.
Yeah,
some kind of closure piece.
That's a very incredible piece, though. I'm not gonna lie, like that is that's a very cool piece, Relic Jedi.
You know, this has been digging at him too, because I guarantee you he's one of us, right? We've never met. Relic Jedi, Todd, we've never met, but I guarantee you this has been eating at you, buddy. So thank you for sending it to me. Thanks for sending it to me. I'm happy we could help out for sure. All right. Some good guests. Cool. People got into it, I think.
I like these.
Yeah.
We've had some good segments on the show, some one-offs and different types of segments. And if you guys like this, if you like kind of the back and forth community type of thing, please let us know in the chat. Send us some messages and say, hey, I really enjoyed it, or you should do more once a month or something like that. Ken and I are always looking for different things to talk about and kind of just hang out and bring the community closer together. So if you guys enjoy this, for sure, please let us know.
Yeah. The next one I gotta be really careful with, because there's a picture in the combination of pictures that I'm going to show you guys in a minute that kind of gives an idea what people think.
Oh, okay.
So I've got to kind of crop it a little bit here. You guys ready for another one?
Yes.
All right, here we go. What's it going to be? Bam. Okay.
First thing I saw right away is on the left picture. It's got that little, for lack of a better term, the nipple on the top, and then it's flipped over, and on the right-hand side, it's got the nipple at the bottom. That has to be something of how it was used, because it's extremely decorative all the way down, but doesn't, and at the bottom, it's over.
I knew it.
I didn't see it.
No one saw it. Now watch, all the answers are going to come up. So what's the hat?
But it looks,
see that design in the sunburst?
Oh,
right. Is that Dopey's hat?
It looks like a cap bust hat.
Yeah, it does, huh? Very French to me. Very
extremely
very Canadian.
Decorative and flowing, and I mean, I would say some sort of a handle. That's what I would say.
Right.
What
are you guys thinking?
It's connected at one side.
Yeah.
Chuck Owen says dresser decorations.
Yep.
Right, like an escutcheon or something like that.
Paul Forney, thank you for posting this out at ID.me. Other Civil War artifacts were nearby.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a knuckle guard from a sword with a filigrean hat.
There we go. Liberty cap. Yeah.
There you go. Could also just be a drawer pull. So what do you guys think? I wish I could zoom out. We'll go ahead and throw it down. This one won't stay too long. Let's just go down and see other pictures of it. Okay. But then there's also some pictures of what people think it is.
Look at that cap thing, that cap design piece. Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Look at that. Wow.
If that came up, even though you didn't know what it was, you're pulling it out of the ground. As soon as you saw that cap, you'd be like, oh, that's something special.
Yeah. Well, the cap bust is early 1800s. So it's an old piece in my opinion.
Right.
Fits in his whole hand. Okay.
Yep. Fits in his whole hand. So what's that? Probably 5 inches or so. Yeah, I can kind of scroll through here now. Yeah. Okay. What guest is in the sword guard? Centerpiece differs from front and back sides. That's interesting. It must have been a well-made item. Yeah, a lot of attention, right? They're taking the story in, right? A lot of attention there. You know what this reminds me of? This also reminds me of like the Tudor Rose almost, but
sure.
It's different than the Tudor Rose. Tudor Rose had a lot more stuff around it, but that kind of English rose design.
We did get confirmation. I wanted to throw this up here. The cap We said bust, the cap bust type of thing. It's actually Papa Smurf's cap.
That's what I thought too. So when I first
yeah,
saw it,
Tim nailed that one.
it is Papa Smurf's cap.
Looks
At
just
first,
like
Papa Smurf's, I was thinking Dopey's hat.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. The Seven Dwarfs.
Look at this. This is funny. I did the same thing earlier. Chuck Owen said, "Hey, I Googled a picture of it and the same picture came up. Same picture with the red background." I did the same thing. It's because he posted it over on ID Me and I was like, "Hey, that looks just like it." Oh, it is it. He posted it over there.
Oh, it is it.
Or no, maybe not there. I think it was on one of the forums. One of the forums that I'm on. I saw it over there. Yeah, shoot, which one? Funny. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I saw that too.
That's funny.
There it is. So here's what people think. Here we go.
Yeah. What do we got?
Look at Buckle Boy jumping in.
Oh,
probably a sword guard. It's way cool.
Way.
And look at this. This is not the same one. Look at that.
No, but that's it to a T.
Yeah. Look at that.
Gosh.
Can you imagine what the sword looked like if it had that kind of decorative sword guard?
Yeah, you would think it wasn't one that was actually in use, that it would be more of a decorative presentable award or something that commemorates something, because it is so decorative.
And would they call those rapiers, like a rapier or a rapier thinner, maybe?
Wow.
Very,
very cool piece. Holy cow. And who had found that by chance? Who did you say that was?
Yeah, gentleman name. I don't know him. Gentleman name Paul Forney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully Paul's watching on the after show here.
Yeah. Paul, thank you for putting that out. I know that
incredible piece.
We enjoy it.
Gosh.
If you go look Paul Forney up over on ID Me, he's found some cool stuff. He's on some killer permissions, man.
Is he?
He's found some killer stuff. But yeah,
Tim said that's what I was looking, more of a ceremonial piece.
Yeah.
Than practical.
Yeah. Look at this one. You see, this has got like opal, like an opalescent
handle.
Shoot. Yeah, this is one that was being sold somewhere. But what do you guys think? Definitely not American.
I would not. Well, with that cap though, I don't know.
Oh, true. Oh, I take that back. Yeah, what was I thinking? The cap
is what gets me. That is to me, it's a dead ringer for the cap bust coins. But that doesn't mean anything. I don't know squat.
Well, they called it the Phrygian cap.
Phrygian cap. Okay. I don't know.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'd love to find that, man, and then find out what it was.
Holy cow.
It would just blow me away for sure. Yeah. Excellent, man. So people
just got a text. Breaking news. I literally just got a text.
Dun, 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 dun.
From Teresa, treasure hunter, who's in the chat.
Okay.
She sent a picture of a Mexicana 1892 Mexican coin that has the Libertad cap.
Filigree cap.
Yeah. The fallopian cap.
Yeah.
Philogenian. I don't know the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so it could be Mexican. There we go. Let me pull up.
I have it, but some of the Mexicana. But what did the title into that say, Teresa? Was it supposed to be a reproduction of it? Or was that? Yeah, it's pretty cool. You want me to just show it to the screen? That's why I love our audience. So like, here, check your text, idiot. I just sent you some stuff.
Here, I'll pull it up.
All right, cool.
Screen share.
Practical Ken says, keep up the great live stream. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it, buddy.
And thank you a ton.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to go out with that $10 and buy myself a filigree cap. You can get them at Toys R Us from the Dopey and
from the
Papa Smurf section. Ken, thank you, bud.
1892 Mexico 8 real. And it has has the cap there. So wow. And to be honest, I'm sold then, because just the angle of it looks exactly the same as what's on that piece. What do you think?
Yeah, this piece for some reason has a like a Papa Smurf top to it.
It is. I think Tim nailed it.
Whereas the other one, sorry,
you're good.
Doesn't have sort of that top. I mean, I guess that could flop over.
Gosh, I don't know. Great piece though. I tell you, I would love to find something like that. Very, very cool piece.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yep. Rip Tombstone says Chico Marx wore a hat like that too.
Oh yeah. It had a brim on it though, didn't it? Didn't Chico have a brim, or was he the one that had the Papa Smurf one? Boy, that's going back, man.
I don't know.
Frisian. Don't try
to I think it's pronounced Frisian. But check this out. Ohio Pull Tabs. Did you see his picture?
No. What? Look at the picture.
We're sitting here talking about it.
His icons, the darn cap
that we're talking
with
about.
The rays. Oh my gosh.
That's
you got to tell us what happened, man. You found the full 8 real? Holy cow, dude. How could he? He's lying.
Yeah.
He's lying.
He's in Ohio.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't find the kind of stuff like that in Ohio. You were in like Arkansas, dude. Come on, Ohio Pull Tabs. Everybody knows.
So funny.
He just
what a great group right on here right now. Seriously, like you couldn't have scripted that, to be honest with you. You know that you could not have scripted that, having him on there and say, "Hey, he actually said, "Hey, it looks familiar." And I look at his picture. He's like,
he's laughing over there going,
he was chuckling
he was like, wait till they see my icon. He's like, if they don't catch it, they're denser than I thought. So funny.
His was 1850.
Look who's giving us a quick look. Ed, flashing your pan. I was over on his live stream last night, checking it out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a lot about gold lately. So of course I always think about Ed. You get a chance, go over and check out his channel, Flashing Your Pan. He's always doing great live streams with interviews with people, a lot of people, all kinds from all over the different threads, but a lot of gold prospectors and good stuff, man. Hey, you want to see a cool button?
I'd love buttons. Batons.
Check this out.
Ooh.
Look how rounded that is.
I can see right away. It's a 2-piece, but that is not like any military 2-piece that I've seen.
It's got a rim on it. He said the back was completely blown out. This comes from Roger Meisner. Found in a farm field site, 1850 schoolhouse.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that rim like that. That's very, very interesting.
Very cool.
We've already got some comments here.
Okay.
Relic Jedi says officer staff button.
Okay.
Tim said it's technically called a 3-piece.
Okay, because it did have a back, but it also had a rim.
That would make sense. Right. ORH says general service eagle button.
Okay.
I just haven't seen one with that type of
it's domed.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Now,
but that doesn't mean anything.
Right. Relic Jedi about the officer staff button like that.
Sure.
I found that one, right? And it was more walled.
Right.
Concave.
Rather than domed, it had harder sides.
Yeah. So it must be talking about the year. If that's what this is, maybe there was different designs like that for the different years.
Sure. How about this? War of 1812 or to 30. It's a white brass militia button. That would be pretty sick.
Oh my gosh. It would be. Shoot, what do you guys
Bill
think?
says a 3-piece staff button.
Okay.
So we've had multiple people 3-piece as well as staff officer staff button.
Yep. Mm-mm-mm.
The neck on the eagle is different. Well, from my experience, which is about this much experience that I have, those would be
wait, how much experience?
Well, that
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Pre 1860, with more of that gooseneck rather than a rounded over. So I could see it being 1812 to 1820. Ed nailed it. He said it's a button and a penny.
That it looks like that's what it is.
What were we doing before he got here?
Look at this. The group this size, you think there'd be going to be a giveaway. Well, you know what? Why don't we give something away?
What do you want to give away?
I'm going to give away that round button right there. No, I'm teasing. It's not mine to give away. How about a pair of Mind Lab gloves?
You want to do that?
You know, throw away a pair. Give away a pair of Mind Lab gloves. Still in the package. I'm going to throw them away. I give them away. Yeah, these are Mind Lab gloves. Are some of the best out there.
You just absolutely sprung this on me. I'm not even prepared, but I'm getting there.
You can get there. Cool. Hey, thank you. Everyone thanks Jason for the idea. You're right. We weren't going to do a giveaway, but this has been such a fun night. Why don't we go ahead and give these away? They're sitting here staring me in the face. Courtesy of Debbie with Mind Lab sent these to me, and I am going to give them to one lucky viewer tonight. Perfect. Let's do it.
You want to do it right now? Let's finish this, and then we'll do it away.
Yeah, let's find out what this is. All right. So what's been the consensus? 3-piece.
Well, yeah, somebody had said Indian Wars. So, we're talking early 1800s. Staff officer, definitely military related, obviously. But with that neck, like Teresa said, I would pre 1860.
Look who
Riley.
posted it.
Oh. Buckle Boy had to spot on as always. Yes, there we go.
There we go. Whenever these folks comment, they're generally pretty close, man, if not spot on. So,
what's
Civil
interesting
War era
is
U.S. General Staff Officers button.
But what I find interesting is says war period kepi buttons typically had tin backs. I was looking at some stuff because I'm trying to.
So is this a kepi button?
It
was
could be
a kepi hat.
It could be. It's interesting. Interesting. What I was going to say was I actually have I found in my display I've got 2 infantry tin back buttons from the 1820s.
I've never found a lettered button. It's still on my bucket list.
Oh, come on.
I've never found a lettered button.
Gotta get you on.
Gotta get one. It's going to happen. Well, now I've said it on Relics Radio, so it's going to happen.
And how are you not going detecting this weekend? Gosh.
Or for the next
You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait 3 months now to be able to get one.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard watching all my friends go out and knock it dead for sure. Right. There's not, unfortunately, this is all the gentleman posted. Just the 3 shots of the front. He said the back was toast, completely blown out. So there you go. But it's a pretty good ID. These people of Buckle Boy and Riley knock it out, and Kevin, they probably pretty close to being right. And a lot of people did say officer staff button. The officer staff button I found, I think, was a little later, and it was just a little different, more squared off. It was squared round, if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Let's do this giveaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that what you want to do? All right. This is what we're doing, guys. No, I'm just kidding. We're not. There's every week they're trying to. You know what? Actually, this is funny. He put this in there. I think he sent me a picture of when I mailed out his display. He said, "That looks kind of small. Were you able to fit your Manicore inside the box?"
No.
So that's pretty funny that Scotty said that.
All right, folks, let's go. I'm going to give away a pair of Mind Lab gloves, brand new, still in the package. I don't know what size they are, but These are some of the best digging gloves, man. I just really like them. I've tried all kinds. These last pretty long. I mean, we're all tend to be pretty hard on gloves. I usually wear a set of cut resistant gloves. But these are always with me too. I've worn these out like 2 pair. That's how much I used to dig with them. But here we go. We'll do it. Tony, what are we doing to give these things away?
How about hashtag MindLab?
Hashtag MindLab, all one word, no space between the hashtag and the word MindLab, MINELAB. Enter it in. You can enter in as many times you want, but it's only it'll reduce any duplicates. So yeah, I believe they are medium man sized. Hopefully, they're that big.
I love this group. Gosh, they're so funny, man.
There you go. That's how big they are.
We're all the same people. Gosh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Hashtag MindLab in the chat with us.
If you're lurking, come on in here. Throw that in there.
And honestly, guys, if you're within the lower 48, that would really help out and be generous.
Teresa, you're ready. You're willing. You're able to do it. Go ahead and jump in there. You didn't even know we were doing this tonight, so
yeah,
feel free to throw that in there, and we'll send it to you. Teresa's always great. She always comes around, and helps out, and as moderators on these live streams, just there to kind of help out, to answer questions for people in the chat. But yeah, just keep throwing your stuff in there. Getting a quarter size. How about this?
It's this size.
Shameless plug.
That doesn't help.
That's how big it is. Wait. How about this? Here's the gloves. Here's my 1841 halftime.
Dimes for size.
That's
not part of the giveaway.
Like when I held it in my hand, that's exactly what it looked like, just like that. Okay, what else do I have? There it is, and compared to a battery. What else do I got? Cell phone. Okay. Pepsi can. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. How we doing? 24 people in there. Let's go.
They not cut resistant. Just wants to know if they're loss resistant.
Let's find out.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Boom. They're gone. Hashtag MindLab. Come on, guys.
They're magic gloves. Watch. Magic.
Oh man.
All right. Couple more seconds. Here we go. MindLab. Yep. MindLab. Good.
Only got 26 people.
Yep. Let's go. All right. 2 more seconds.
All right.
Let's go. Let's dig it. Let's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good luck to everybody.
Good luck, everybody. Total off the cuff giveaway tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy.
And coming up next, I got a relic you guys can help identify. See if you know. Detect SD. Jason, ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, winner. Chicken dinner.
Oh, I didn't even have. Dang it. Here we go.
There we go. Congratulations, Jason. You are the winner of these MindLab gloves. I'll send them to you. You'll get some good use out of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, hope to get out and dig with you again. That was fun coming up there and meeting him and his wife and getting out and doing some digging. Met him a couple times for dinner, getting to know those people up there. But he's invited us out. He's invited us out to come out to his neck of the woods and dig. And
yeah,
I'm gonna be laid up for a few months. So until I get through that, we're gonna.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Do you remember who said we should do a giveaway tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, is everyone thinking it's rigged? Yeah, Barb. It's rigged.
Barb right away. He's the one that asked for it. I forgot.
Not rigged.
Let's give away a car. Hey, you guys giving away a car tonight? Oh my gosh, I won.
Whatever you put out there in the universe, man, you usually get it back. Everyone knows back.
That's right.
Shoot. Awesome.
That's hilarious.
Congratulations, Jason. Get a hold of us and we'll get those right out to you.
Oh, I wanted to mention real quick, since Jason seems to be the topic right now. Okay. I got a message earlier. I didn't even tell you this. I got a message from somebody who was asking I can't remember what the world that we were talking about. We were going back and forth. You and I both always say, message us. We love talking with the community out there, getting to know people, looking at finds, trying to figure out what is it kind of thing. This guy messaged me and he's over in Kansas. And that's what it was. He sent me a printing plate, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool!" He even found like the advertisement in the newspaper for the printing plate. just, what a really cool piece of history. And I said, hey, I've never found one, but I know a buddy of mine, Jason, has found quite a few of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's funny how Jason's name came up earlier. He's here again. So,
jeez. Lucky
cool
guy, man. Yeah. Okay. You ready for the next one? This is one of my finds, actually.
How do you not know what you know everything?
Well, I grabbed it. I thought maybe knew what it was, but I didn't know.
There he is. Eric Clark.
Ah, that was me.
Yep.
Eric Clark.
All funny. Right. I'm glad you made it on, Eric. Thanks. Yep. What have you got here?
So one of the items I found this last weekend when I was dying in the heat is this thing. And I was thinking, okay, is this off a Studebaker?
Well, describe it.
It's a concave half cone or coned piece of rusty iron, maybe not iron.
Think of like a ball, but cut in half.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we look at the back of it,
it's iron though, right?
It is iron.
Or not. Okay.
Or iron or pot metal. It's pretty much iron.
Yeah.
That tells me it's iron.
Right.
And it's got these tabs on the back.
Okay.
They don't look too heavy duty, but that's what the back looks like. And that's what the front looks like. It's got those striations. Anybody have a guess?
It fits in the palm of your hand. It's not huge. It's not tiny.
Yep. No, you can kind of see there, maybe 3 inches in diameter. It was interesting. Jason says hubcap. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know what kind of car. I was searching for what kind of car.
Whoops. Relic Jedi said what I thought it was, a bike bell.
A bike bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Yep. On the top.
Yeah. Drummond Detect says wagon cap. Okay.
Troy, I think he's not. No, it was a 31.
Yeah, it was a 31. You used to just tuck your cigarettes up in there and it would crimp it down. Yeah. Rip Tombstone said he saw it the other night. Yeah. So a lot of people have seen this. I did put it out on ID Me and did get an ID on it. Actually had on my Facebook page too, I think. So people may have seen it. It's a leverite. What's a leverite? It's a lever wrong.
Wrong.
Everyone knows it's a lever wrong, Bill. And Bill was cooking some good looking stuff tonight. He posted on his Facebook page. I was like, yeah.
I try not to watch him because it's just.
How about this?
Ooh, a wheel cap from a pedal car.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot. You know why I like it a lot? I like it a lot because ding, ding, ding. You are correct, sir. Can you believe somebody just popped up and they're like, yep.
Look at this.
Here you go.
Nailed it. Like,
so if you were to look at that, it's actually
the make and model and color and everything.
Yeah. Then they have it on this car. And if you look, I mean, it's the same striations and everything. On this pedal car, this kid's pedal car had the same type of hubcaps. But this wagon did too. This wagon has those stripes. It's hard to see in this picture, but it had those striations in it. I love this community. It makes sense, right? Like I could have deduced like it's not for an automobile because these tabs are way too small and it wouldn't hold up to anything on the road. You know what I mean? But John Oliver, thank you, John Oliver.
Appreciate you. Nailed it without any doubt. 100%. That's what it is.
And it was like 6 minutes. 6 minutes after I posted it, I had an answer. I got a notification on my phone. I'm like, yeah, come on. Right. But yeah.
Well, I just want to confirm here. We figured out this. You didn't know what the leverite is?
No, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that called a leverite right there?
No, it's the lever right there.
That's right. I should have known coming from Bill. My gosh.
That's right.
So yeah, there you go. Those that said pedal car, congratulations, or a kid's car or hub from a kid's car. That's what it is. So, I mean, the site we were on was definitely earlier than this. Mm-hmm. So that shows you, now that we know that, Tony, and we talked to our buddies back there, it's like now you see some age, like how long that homestead was there. And
they were there longer than we expected and earlier than we expected, which is great. But it also hits a point to where, like with this piece right here, I don't think there was much after that age right there, because there's not a lot of contamination.
Same land found a trime.
Right. Yeah, you're looking at a 100-year period.
Yeah. Right.
Which is crazy.
1850 something trime. So not too far from this 1940s kid's pedal car hubcap. Imagine a kid out there trying to run a pedal car and all that. The
kid was riding in this car and the trime fell out of his pocket.
Or he stole it and then drove it like he stole it and ended up dropping out of his pocket. Boy, the stories we can make up.
Oh, man.
So funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rip Tombstone. Imagine the crash that blew that off. Oh, he flipped it. I mean, he wasn't wearing a helmet. The kid died. It was in the newspaper. We read about it.
He already had a few sips of his dad's beer, probably smoking a cigar. Shoot.
Bill says, must have been a head-on pedal car collision to dislodge such a piece.
He was probably really proud of it. Yeah.
Made the front page of the Doyle docks.
His dad was sitting in a rocking chair and that's my boy. That's my boy. Jimmy, get up, do it again.
It was a trimesicle.
Right. Jimmy, quit messing with that bull. So funny. All right. Yeah. We're getting towards the end. One last one here. Talking about kids. This is a great segue.
Okay.
All right.
Love it.
Kid's ring.
Any idea on the age of this kid's ring? I found it detecting at an old one-room school site today. Mr. Robert Triffo Jr.
Here we go, Robert.
Age of the ring. Ooh, what?
Look at that. Can you imagine? If you found that, I'd be so excited to find this. With all that stuff all over it, I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know what it is, but it's got stuff all over it. Right?
Wow.
So that's a moon and a star and some X's and something up there, an H maybe, and a cowboy.
Yep.
With a big nose and a horseshoe.
And a big old hat.
And look at how adjustable this ring was, man. One ring fits all.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So everyone's talking about
let's see.
Hoppy.
1940s.
Yep.
Drum of the Tech 1956, Relic Jedi 1950s. Rip Tombstone says Hoppy. The Singing Cowboy. Roy Rogers, Tom Mix. Tom Mix, that's a good one there.
Yeah.
I would know, Bill would know that one.
Yeah.
Gene Autry.
Okay, there you go. Gene Autry.
Has a picture of Mark Thomas.
Oh, man, I missed that guy.
Larry says 1950s Gene Autry. How about Hopalong Cassidy? All right.
Yep.
What kind of info do we have on this?
Well, we've got
a lot of great guesses.
We got some great winners in the
I'm thinking 50s. Yeah.
Oh, Hopalong Cassidy ring from the 1950s. This one found a very similar one down here in Atlantic City.
We have the same Hopalong Cassidy ring. I found mine in Atlantic City a few years ago. The same ring.
Well, I'm sure they made tons of them, right? He was so
of course, but to have two Detectorists find it, it's not like, it's two toy stores or two toy collectors, or it's they both found a metal detecting.
Right.
How incredible is that?
Yeah, so cool, man. Imagine finding that. Kind of looks like Liam Neeson. I like it. I like it. Well, hey, man, that was fun. Wow. Shoot.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for everyone hanging in with us and kind of giving us your input on some of these relics. We'll probably do this again at some point. It's just fun. We all get really, really interested in trying to identify relics. And, what's going to happen now, because it's Relics Radio, is you're going to go out. One of you, I guarantee you, one of you in the chat's going to go out in about a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. And you're going to find a Hopalong Cassidy ring. And you're going to go, I know what it is. I saw it on Relics Radio.
You're going to look like a genius.
You are.
And everybody's going to pull out their phones and do a quick search and go, no way, you're right. How did you know that? Jeez. I watch Relics Radio.
Right. That's a sword guard. Yeah, and that's a Gaussian cap.
What was the twiddle finger, whatever? What was the thing for the horses?
What is that was one of the first ones.
I don't remember what the name of it is now.
Well, that's that.
What was that thing called?
It was called that. Whittle tree.
Whittle tree.
Wiffle
There you
tree.
go.
Wiffle tree.
Wiffle tree. Yeah, the wiffle tree.
Right, wiffle tree. Yeah.
Wiffle tree. I want to find a wiffle tree. What's crazy is we have a lot of wagons and horse type things moving out west like that.
Yeah.
I've never found one. I would have set a buggy brake.
Yeah, I would have set a flagpole holder, like
yeah, but not a wiffle tree. So now we know.
Yeah, so Buckle Boy's comment about once you've seen them, you remember that they exist when you see them or dig one again.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: Tony and I haven't been doing this as long as many other people, but we've had experiences like helping archaeologists, and they kind of bring us out as detectorists, professional detectorists, and we start finding things, and we're bringing them up out of the dirt. They're 100 years old, and we're like, oh, that's a blah blah blah. These archaeologists lose their frigging minds over how do you know that? How do you know that's a butt plate off a musket? Now, Tony and I couldn't say what kind of musket it came from,
sure,
but we know a butt plate when we see a butt plate. Well, at least now we do. I've only found one, but yeah. And they were like, how do you know that? And it's the same thing Buckle Boy said. Once you find one, or if you watch a lot of videos and you see other people finding them, you remember what things are. Like, how did you know that was a crotobell? How did you know that's called a 3-ringer mini ball? How do you know? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know? Well,
over and over.
We're detectorists, man. We find tons of stuff like that. We see other people and we share it in the community, and we just see it. You know what I mean?
Love it.
So
great stuff, man.
It was great show. Great show. Thanks everyone showing in.
Yep, absolutely.
Congratulations to Jason on his gloves. They'll be heading out your way.
Sweet.
Yeah, fun. Let me see. Next week, no show next week.
Yep. Got to take some time off.
Possibly no show after that. Possibly.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm trying to convince you to do something on that week. I haven't talked to you.
Stay tuned on. Follow us over on Facebook.
Yeah,
Relics Radio Facebook page. Follow us over there. You guys get all the info when we're going to come back. We're going to take a little bit of time off coming up here, and but we'll be back as quickly as possible. And in fact, where is it? Over here, Bree. So
Metal
fun,
guys. She's going to be joining. She's going to be joining us on the 15th
of April. What is that?
Right.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
That might be our first week back.
That might be our first week back for sure.
We're gonna knock it out of the park on April 15th.
A lot of time to talk with Bree and kind of make some plans, and we're really looking forward to having her on. We were hoping to have her on earlier. Things didn't work out, but we have her scheduled for the 15th. No pressure, Bree. We'll bring her on. We'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Anything else coming up?
No, just follow along on YouTube, social media. Make sure you check out 5280 Adventures and see what I'm up to. Also, if you guys want, I know I mentioned at the beginning, but I'll mention it again for those that are joining us late. republicdisplays.com. It's going to be going live here pretty soon. Make sure you guys head over there early. Sign up for the email newsletter, and we sending out some discounts, getting things set up, and hopefully going out live here pretty soon. So
you crack me up. You're like, lessons from Delic. I'm not going to give a date. I'm not going to give a date.
We haven't been doing this long, but we've been doing it long enough with Delic at times.
That's right. I feel for her, man. She usually doesn't. And the one time she kind of does, it like bites her.
I know. Oh, they nailed her. Oh, nailed her to the wall for that.
Yeah. Anybody out traveling this weekend, going out of town? Safe travels to y'all. Anybody heading to the Show Me event? Hey, tell them all we said hi from Relics Radio.
Larry's going. Teresa's going.
Yeah, I think Bree's heading out that way. Maybe, who knows? But should be a lot of fun.
Finders.
Yep. They're on the road right now, right? So that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, go check out Hole in the Pocket on YouTube, and go check out Freedom Finders on YouTube. Freedom Finders Adventures on YouTube. Great guys, a lot of fun hanging out with them and digging with them. So, let's go. Let's get out of here, man. We'll just sign off.
A couple weeks.
And I'll be in touch, keeping people updated as to what's going on with me on my social media, and we'll be in touch, I'm sure. But see you when we see you.
Thank you so much for listening to Relics Radio. We will see you back here next week for another exciting guest. Until then, get out and dig it all.